Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the chat box if you can hear me loud and clear. Just drop a 111 or give me a thumbs up for the people who has their camera on. Test 1, 2, 3. I see a thumbs up. Amazing. Good. All right. Thumbs up. Amazing. Good. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all have an amazing week so far. We are here with the very first morning session of our Price Trap Army morning sessions, of course. And we will go over the charts and see if we have some opportunities for today, if we can trap the market, if we can have some interesting pairs to look at for today, yes or no. All right. So for the people who do not know what we are doing here, well, it's pretty simple. We are using Price Trap. What is Price Trap? Well, we want to find highs and lows in the charts and trap the market between it. So you will see that the market always moves in waves. These waves is what I'm talking about. So we want to find the high and the low of these waves, wait for the market to break out of it, to get the retest, and then follow up on that trending direction or follow up on that breakout of the market. All right, so it doesn't matter which way we are breaking out. So if we break out to the upside, of course, we are looking for buys. If we are breaking to the downside, we are looking for sells. All right, I'm using this strategy for a couple of years now. I really love this strategy. The reason why I love it is because of the simplicity. We are really keeping it as simple as possible here in the charts with this strategy, and that's just what I love the most if I'm talking about Price Trap. Let's see. Would you say this morning star? For me, it wasn't one, so I didn't trade this one, but hit 103 overnight. Was my decision right? Let me check. Let me first close out these things so my internet is maybe a little better here. This is 80 Canadian. This is the only one I've reacted on yesterday also. Next to the morning star, you did have also different other candlestick patterns. So the very first one, we had that 1 hour candle closure with a 1 hour engulfing. Also the 30-minute morning star was in place. So yeah, it was a morning star. If you're talking about the 30-minute, of course. This 50-minute, I wouldn't be convinced. I would wait till the market shows me more confirmations on the higher time frames, and that's what we have seen. All right, the 1 hour and the 30-minute showed us a very good price action point right over here. Now, if we are here on 80 Canadian, we can immediately trap this one. I really like the structure we are seeing here. Market is breaking that support, so this is getting interesting. Okay. No, it doesn't necessarily has to be a doji. It's always also possible having these inverted hammers or having these very small candles in between. If it is a doji, or if it is a spinning bottom, or a inverted hammer or that kind of stuff, is also good. All right. It can also even be that you have two small candles in between. All right. Let me check if I can show you an example. Not see an example immediately here. Here you have one. It's a bearish one. So you see here the market going higher and then engulfing completely the three previous candles. And you see you have two spinning tops, let me say it like that. So this is also a valid evening star. Okay. So if you wanna go in depth about these candlestick patterns and want to get better at it, I really recommend you to just search the candlestick Bible. But not only the candlestick Bible, it's also good to have your information coming from different books or different podcasts or different sessions, or I don't know, and you will see that the morning star is also valid if you have just a small candle in between, not necessarily the doji. Okay, I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helped you further. Good. So we have the very first one. Very easy price trap. Market created a beautiful resistance yesterday, hitting my take profit of 1 on 3 risk to reward. Now we are breaking that support. So let's see if we can really follow up that breakout and get a proper retest in here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but there are more books and more information you can get. Of course, my main book or source that I get my candlestick patterns from is, of course, from the Candlestick Bible. from I'm not sure who wrote it. It's just one you will find. But of course, you will have to go through different information sources to find yourself these kind of examples that I just showed you. But just go in the past also. If you wanna backtest that, just go in the past, watch these candlestick patterns, check how the market reacts on these kind of morning stars with an inverted hammer in between, or another type of candlestick pattern, and see how it beautifully reacts. Okay, so you will see that it's not only with a doji that the market reacts on morning or evening stars. Okay, and of course, the more you will see it happening, the more confidence you will create reacting on these morning and evening stars. Okay, so good. Then we have ADNZD, very big price trap. I do like the structure. I'm just going to trap it, and we will see what the market will do with this. And if we can follow up this massive uptrending movement we have seen for the last couple of months, or if we are starting to break that specific structure to see the market starting going to the downside. Okay. Then we have AD/USD. We have a little bit the same like we have seen here on AD Canadian. We are breaking through that support zone. I already trapped it yesterday. I was simply just waiting for a breakout. It chooses to break to the downside. Let's see if we can really follow up that breakout. But of course, we do have our confirmations before we react on the price traps. All right, we are not reacting blindly. We do have different ways to react on this. So please always make sure to follow up your plan, to follow up your confirmation checklist before you really react on your price traps. Okay, a lot of people doesn't take this serious enough, in my opinion. All right, these confirmation checklists. For me personally, I have my confirmation checklist in front of me. I have my confirmation checklist on my phone. I have my confirmation checklist always with me, just so I can check it. Oh, I already know how it works. I know it, of course, because I'm trading this for a long time already. But that doesn't mean that I don't have to check it. All right, it's the same like you have a pilot flying a plane, for example. He flies a plane for years and years and years, but he still goes through his checklist before he really takes off. All right, checking the fuel, checking his wings, checking everything. All right, so you should be the same like these pilots. It's not because you're using your strategy for years and years that you don't have to go through your checklist anymore, that you think like, yeah, but I know it already. No. Just use that checklist, because it will help you focus on the things you want to see in the charts, and or the things you see in the charts. Let me say it like that, not what you want to see in the charts. Okay, because that's a big problem in trading. Some people just start seeing things that aren't there, and using that confirmation checklist could help that out. Okay, so that's a very, very important one. There we go. I'm personally not really using the EMA 50 anymore. Of course, if you're using that 5-step confirmation, you should be using that EMA 50, of course. Okay. I'm really focusing on a new way of reacting with my price traps, and that doesn't include the EMA 50. Okay, just so you know that. There we go. So Euro Canadian, let me just check if I do not miss out on something. Doubting a bit about Euro AUD. Let me first go further and see if we have other opportunities. Euro AUD, yeah, I'm doubting a bit about it. We do have two different reactions possible, like you are now pointing out. We do have the breakout retest to the downside, but we are also breaking a beautiful price trap to the upside. So because of these mixed signals, I'm doubting a little bit. And like you guys know, if I'm in doubt, I'd rather get out than starting to force myself into an idea. Okay, I know for me personally that this doesn't work out. Okay, if you're doubting, guess what's going to happen even if you want to react on it. Okay, if you're not sure about your price trap, and then that doubt comes together with your entry, that's not really a good combination. If you get what I try to say here. Okay, break resistance here for euro pounds. Let's see. Beautiful breakout retest, by the way, from Euro Pound yesterday. I didn't trap it, didn't use it, but it is beautiful to see how the market respects that breakout retest, reacts beautifully on this demand zone here. But now we have a new trap, so let's see what we can do with that one. Euro NZD. Let me wait with this one. I will come back on the end of the session. Euro USD, not the cleanest one. GU also staying out of this one. GA, let's see if we can really respect this. A little bit the same like Euro AUD. Breaking to the upside, breaking the resistance from that very small price trap, but also attempting a retest of the broken support zone, the longer term ID. So like you can see, we are downtrending here, or we are downtrending here. And now we're having that breakout retest. But if we do not hit the supply zone and we can get back to this retest, this would be very interesting to see the market get back to the higher levels and hit these supply zones. So let's see how it plays out here with GA. The difference why I'm not doubting like Euro AD is because we didn't hit a supply zone yet, so the targets are still intact. Make sense? There we go. So we can use this one and put a retest on. There we go. And then of course, we keep our focus also to the other direction. So we make sure we have our alert ready for the downsides. Now, for the people who are still using the EMA, and I also saw a comment on the YouTube channel to explain a little bit how the EMA works and how you can include it into the strategy. I will show that in a moment. Just let me first go through the charts. Clean price trap here on NZD Canadian. It is pretty simple, all right? You just want to have your EMA close to your retest, and that's it, all right? You want to see it as a magnet. 8 out of 10 of the times, the market always returns back to your EMA 50 to then continue to the breakout direction. And that's the reason why I love to use the EMA 50. Of course, when I'm using the 5-step confirmation. So the candlestick patterns and that kind of stuff, like we are using it for a couple of years already. NZD JPY, nope, don't like it. NZD USD, let me get back to that one. USD Canadian, nope, that's nothing. Same here, and then we have gold. No, nothing here. All right. I do like NZD USD. It's a pretty big trap, but the structure is very obvious. So I'm gonna include this one also for today. Reacted on UJ yesterday. Let me check. Okay, crossing down. Then we have break support. A lot of price traps today. I do like the charts, better than yesterday. Break resistance. There we go. A reaction in UJ. Let me first. I'm gonna stay out of the rest of the charts. I do like what we have already, so 8 price traps is more than enough, right? Let's check. What do we see here? UJ, beautiful breakout retest of a resistance zone. That's clean. I personally didn't look at UJ yesterday. I do see what you were looking for. You were looking for this resistance to get a beautiful breakout retest, and that's exactly what happens. Now, if we're using the 5-step confirmation, like you guys know, we want to see every single time frame showing us candlestick patterns. All right, so we want to start on the 1 hour time frame. Like you can see, the 1 hour time frame shows us a 1 hour engulfing. 30-minute time frame shows you a beautiful morning star, and then the 50-minute time frame also, yeah, beautiful morning star also. So yeah, the reaction was beautiful. You had your price action, you had your breakout retest, everything was in place. Your EMA 50 was laying above your price, but just above your price on the 1 hour time frame. But if we take a look at the 30-minute, we see the EMA crossing through your candles, and that's something very powerful. All right, same thing on the 50-minute time frame. So that's exactly how you want to use your EMA 50. Okay, you want to have your EMA 50 close to your price before you start reacting on your price traps. Okay, so that's how it works. Pretty simple. Like you guys know, I love to simplify trading and everything we're doing here. Okay, so yeah, beautiful reaction, beautiful trade. Enjoy the profits, bro. Amazing to see you guys winning even without the morning session. Good. So let me see what the news has to offer for today. Where are we? We are right over here. Come on. There we go. Tuesday. We did have some AD news this morning. That's already done. Pound Canadian, but it's okay. We don't have any big news for today, so that's good. Tomorrow also a very calm day if we're talking about news. We do have a French bank holiday, but I don't think this will influence the market that big. And then we have Thursday, some pound news and the unemployment claim. So yeah, Thursday could shake up the market a little bit. But from now for Tuesday and Wednesday, it's looking pretty nice. We don't have a lot of news going on, so that's always nice to have these kind of days, calm days in the charts, not these nasty movements from the news. Okay, so let me go over one more time. We have 80 Canadian where we are waiting for the retest. 80 NZD still waiting for that breakout right over here. Yeah, you could see like we are breaking that structure, so a retest on this level is also possible, but I don't like to mess up with pairs in the middle of a consolidation zone. Okay, so that's the reason why I just trap the whole trap and wait for the obvious breakout of the market. Then we have 80 USD where we are attempting to break out and maybe get ourselves a beautiful breakout retest to the downside. Of course, we need to keep an eye out on this demand zone over here. Market is reacting pretty good on that, so this could be a moment of the chart that it will start moving to the upside. But that's the beauty about price trap. If we do not respect this breakout to the downside, we still have the breakout retest to the upside. Euro Canadian, very clean price trap, still in between the support and resistance. Same thing for Euro Pound. Here for GA, we did break out, so we are waiting for that retest. We didn't hit the supply yet, so that's a beautiful target zone that we can use for today. All right, filling up that imbalance, getting back to the supply zones right over here. So let's see if we can really achieve this with coming back to the zone for a retest. Then we have NZD Canadian, very clean and obvious structure, very nice price trap, still in between the zones waiting for the breakout. Same thing for NZD USD. And that will be it for today. 8 different price traps. I think that we have some very nice charts today. So yeah, let's see how it will play out. Would you react on GA when it comes to the target for today, like a buy to sell? I want to see the market getting back right now for the retest. I don't want to see it get hit. If the market hits that supply zone, I'm going to think twice when the market comes back to my zones, all right? Because this could be a confirmation of the downtrending market, all right? I hope that makes sense. Good. So these are the price traps. With pleasure, with pleasure. Are there any more questions when we are talking about price trap and Forex and what we are doing right now? Otherwise, I'm gonna go over to the last part of the session. And like you guys know, always the last 5 minutes of the session, I go over Bitcoin and the crypto charts. If you see something like this, let me check. Would you wait for an entry? Well, I was doubting about the GPY pairs. I also trapped them yesterday. I didn't trap Canadian JPY because personally I didn't really like the structure. I did trap Euro JPY. Here you see this very clean price trap. I think I also did it with GJ. Yeah, also very clean price trap. But at this point, it went too far, in my opinion. All right. We are already reacting on some supply zones. So that's the reason why I stay away from the GPY pairs at this moment. Okay. So I think it will be the same for Canadian JPY. So like you can see, the structure isn't that clean like we have seen on Euro JPY and GJ. I do understand why you were trapping it, but at this point we went too high and already started hitting supply zones over here, which yeah, putting me in a position to stay out of it. All right. I hope that makes sense and it helps you with this explanation. Yeah, I'm personally just deleted the GPY pairs. I'm simply gonna wait for the next structure and see how the market will react. So if you see the market run without you and you reacted on a good demand, so yeah, that's the thing. I've already explained this also in the past. If we are using price trap, we are already targeting certain supply and demand zones as target, of course, as take profit. But if it already gets hit, it's a dangerous place to be in. Makes sense, of course, because for example, this is mainly counter trend that I'm talking right now. But for example, right here, we have that massive downtrend going on. If the market hits the supply zone, this is a very high probability that the market will start moving to the downside from this point on. Okay. So I hope that makes sense and is clear for you. Okay. Good. Any more questions? Don't hesitate to ask it. It's the moment to ask your questions, guys. While I'm here. Your entity. Yeah, you could trap this. It's some clean price trap. Yeah, we do have some clean structure here. I was doubting about it. We are consolidating for a long time already. Of course, we did have like this downtrending movement here, which went pretty great. But if we take a look at the longer term, we are really in a consolidation phase of the market. What do you think about that one? Yeah, to be honest, I saw it. I was doubting about it, so I left it. But the structure is pretty clean. Like you can see, if you would use your resistance, you zoom out, market has reacted beautiful on that zone. And then we have this support zone over here, which of course also reacted pretty strong on the previous market structure. Look at that. Wow. Well, you know what? Let's take that one. Let's see how the market will react on this one. Even if it's just for educational purpose only. I'm always here for educational purpose only. Like you guys know, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. I'm just here to share you my knowledge that helped me for the last couple of years, building up my personal, yeah, life. Let me say it like that. All right, break support. There we go. Let's see how it plays out. Good. I think that will be it. No more questions. Let me check what crypto has done the last night, because of course I've been analyzing this thing every single day again. And as we can see, we had a beautiful bearish breakout to the downside for Bitcoin during this last week. During last week, we had this massive push to the downside. Right now, I'm really looking for a very clean lower high. Okay, once we are already at a beautiful zone, we can definitely start moving to the downside from this point. I do like that supply sitting a little higher here. Let's see if we can get to that point, yes or no. Otherwise, we will start going down from this point. And I'm very interested in the level between 53 and 52 K. All right. A lot of people, like I said in the previous week, thought that the halving would shoot the market up like crazy. This never happened in the past, so why should it happen right now? It does has a positive impact on Bitcoin, of course, the halving. Like you can see, if you could go back to the previous one, which was around this area, you will see that market was consolidating for, yeah, I think, like you can see, from I think it's June, July until September, and then the market started moving higher. So don't be impatient. You will see the market maybe consolidate for the next couple of months, and then starts moving higher again. But of course, we just follow it up day by day. Like you guys know, every single day I open up my Bitcoin chart and to see what the opportunities are for the upcoming day, and where the market is at this point. Okay, so still bullish, of course, for the long term. For the short term, upcoming days, I do see the market going lower. All right, but this gives us, of course, a very good opportunity to get ourselves good positions into the altcoins. But because like you guys know, what Bitcoin does, the whole crypto markets follows. All right, not exactly, of course, but you will see if Bitcoin has a retracement, you will see the altcoins also bleed. If Bitcoin starts to rise, you will see that the whole crypto market starts to follow. Okay, so if you know what Bitcoin is doing, you basically know what the whole crypto market is gonna do, and this could position yourself very great when we are talking about altcoins, or like the smaller projects that I'm talking about, Veracity, talking about Hedera, talking about Injective, talking about all these kind of different projects. Okay, of course, do your own research, do it properly. Always make sure to see what the roadmap is, what they are planning to do, if they are solving a certain problem. These are like the key criteria that I'm personally looking at when I'm looking at altcoins. Are they solving a problem? Do they have a clean roadmap, with a good white paper? The tokenomics okay? These are the kind of things you want to check the moment you start looking into altcoins and looking yourself into some new investments. Okay, Dosh, why, bro? Why do you bring this up on my session? Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. That dog needs to stay away. No, for meme coins, of course, it's very dangerous out there. You can make some good profits on these markets. Of course, I'm not going to say that you cannot make any profits out of this. I did it once right now with Pepe, for example. I invested myself very low on this black line. That was the moment I went in, and look, this went crazy. But this is a very high risk way of getting into the charts, in my opinion. If you're new into crypto, stay away from these kind of charts as far as possible, or you have some playing money, let me say like that. So you have a 50 or 100 euro sitting aside that you are not using, that you can throw in the trash. By the way, this is how you should look at the money you're putting into meme coins. Is like putting your money or throwing your money in the trash. And if you have these kind of things, like if you're already invested into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the bigger altcoins, then you can maybe watch these kind of high risk moments in the charts, but never do it with big capital, with money you need, with money you want to invest in bigger projects and that kind of stuff. Don't do that. All right. But there are, of course, possibilities to make some money out of this. Okay, but I do recommend you, if you're pretty new into crypto and you don't have a lot of knowledge about it, better stay away from these kind of things and position yourself first very strongly in the bigger altcoins, the bigger Ethereum, Bitcoin. Make sure you have some Ethereum, make sure you have some Bitcoin, and then have like the biggest altcoins from every narrative we see within the crypto currencies. Okay, and if you, for example, or if you're now on the session, you're like, yeah, it sounds interesting, but I never really looked into crypto because it's dangerous, it's volatile, it's moving very strong up and down. Just get yourself the right information, just get yourself the right education. All right, have yourself people around you who are here for a few years, that already went through a bull run. That's an important point. All right, that already experienced the bull run, but also bear market. Okay, because these people will share or can share some information with you that other people, the gurus out there that have never had seen a bear market before, that are now screaming bye bye, and these kind of stuff. No, position yourself with people around you that really experienced bear markets, experienced bull runs, and that kind of stuff. People who has information that can protect you from yeah, that bullshit that goes through the whole internet when for example people stay up for a halving because they think it's going to explode right after it. These are the people who don't have the right information, so stay away from these kind of people. Of course, you don't have to listen to me, but this is some advice I can give you. Being in this chart from I think it's 2018. I have to check it every single time again. Yeah, 2018, somewhere around that. That was the moment I get myself into crypto. Okay, so if you want more information about crypto, how to invest, how to find yourself some good alts and that kind of stuff, you can always send me. All right, like you guys know, I'm always here to help you guys as good as possible. So if you are thinking about getting deeper into crypto, don't hesitate. I'm always here to help you guys as good as possible. Okay. That will be it, I think. Or are there any more questions about crypto? Maybe, or Forex, of course, or maybe mindset or anything. Just let me know. If there are no more questions, I'm going to close off for today. I think we have a good session. We have some good price traps. Let me go over them one more time just to close off. The first two, of course, we have 80 Canadian and GA where we are waiting for the retest. I just got an alert that 80 USD has broken out. So we can now wait for that retest also here. So let's put an alert on. So these are the three that already broke out where we are waiting for the retest. And then of course we have 80 NZD, Euro Canadian, Euro Pound, Euro NZD, GA already showed you, NZD Canadian, and then NZD USD. And that will be it. Okay, so I'm wishing you all a beautiful, beautiful day. Always make sure you're growing every single day. That's the goal, right? Getting better than yesterday, even if it's only 1%. Okay, always think about the compounding effect. If you're getting better 1% every single day, guess what's going to happen at the end of the year? You will get better 3 times, okay, or almost 4 times better than you started the year. Okay, so that should be your focus today. Get better 1%, even if it's about trading, if it's about working out, if it's about relationships, about networking, these kind of things. Just make sure to grow every single day. Okay, so thank you all for being here. We see each other, of course, back tomorrow morning 8:30 a.m. for a brand new price trap session, where we're going to review the price traps that we have seen today. Of course, a little review about crypto like we always do. And I will be answering some questions like I'm always doing. Okay, so we see each other tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Ciao, ciao.